What's up, guys? I'm Alex.
I'm Jason. We're the Table Monkeys, and today we are going to talk about warming up for practice and for tournaments.
Yeah, as newer arm wrestlers, we've noticed that a lot of arm wrestlers in this sport don't seem to warm up or don't like warming up.
At least their body, like they don't like to warm up their arms and stuff too much. Like maybe, like I've noticed Devin, he likes to get himself like kind of fired up and like jump around and get himself mentally ready. And I love a lot of other guys might do the same thing. But like actually warming up their elbow joint or their bicep or their shoulder and all that kind of stuff, like you don't see a lot of guys doing that. And whenever we do it at a tournament or something, everybody's like, "What the fuck are these guys doing with bands and shit?" You know.
So you got to remember that that arm wrestling is a sport. Right? Yeah. We see it as a sport where
it's a physical endeavor, no question. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And in every sport, people are warming up.
Yeah. And there's a lot of reasons for it. And again, we're not trying to say that like we know the correct answer or anything, but these are the reasons why we warm up and what we do for it. One of the main things is that you want to get you need to get blood flow into the area, right? Yeah. And one of the issues that people have in an arm wrestling match is they get a really bad pump and then they can't move. And one of the things you got to understand about how the muscle works is it's wrapped in fascia, and the fascia will stretch out. So if you get a really bad pump, the fascia gets stretched and it gets really tight. Well, once that pump goes away, the next time blood gets pushed into the muscle, you won't get that like stretched, tight, pumped feeling as much. So that's, for me anyway, that's one reason why I really feel a difference in warming up.
It's not just the fascia, it's also the blood vessels, all the veins and the arteries. They all get dilated and expand, so the next time the blood comes in, there's more space for it to flow, and it flows quicker and comes out quicker. So you're just you're more primed for an athletic endeavor. Yeah.
And then as well, like what we're doing here, you want to kind of get your joints ready for the impacts that they're about to take. Maybe after years and years, once things are so leathered up, like this might become less necessary, but at least from our experience, from right now, that's not the case. And even for other sports, like even with squats and stuff, like a lot of guys will spend way more time warming up than they will actually doing the sets that they're going to do, because they need to get themselves primed for the movement. So let's just go over what we do here, right?
Yep. So it's pretty much the same thing every time. We start from the hand and work our way back. We're rolling our wrist here, just getting our wrist lubricated and warm. We have some tension, so it's not completely loose,
but it's pretty loose. Yeah. And then we're gonna work our cup and pronation. So I'm cupping, and Alex is pronating, and he's giving me some resistance as I cup down, and I'm giving him some resistance as he rolls out.
But it's very light. It's 30-40%.
Yeah, max. At most. Yeah. And maybe it's building a little bit through the reps. So now I'm rolling and he's cupping. And
same thing, just starting with the wrist, the main fundamentals that we use.
And now we're both rising straight back, containing with our top fingers, like index against index. So it's a straight back pressure. And then we go what we call the Houghton 45.
Yeah, so it's including rising and pronation.
With a little bit of cup, and we're just going a bit on an angle. So it's got kind of all three of the fundamentals that we just warmed up involved.
And then we go to a hook and we start swinging here. So we're getting blood flow through the entire range of motion.
And just getting our bodies ready for the movements that we're going to do. And one of the things you also want to remember, especially with newer guys too, is you want to find that losing lane, So you want to kind of know where are you feeling like you can
learning to come with your arm into a losing position is very important, as well as like maintaining tightness and staying in the match.
So and then we just go through some different movements. So we were doing a few little hook drags at the end there, and now we're just going to work our top roll a bit, and again we're trying to start from a bit of a start position, and then work high posting, a little bit of low hand, just kind of feel the top roll, feel the elbow pad a bit, and again get ready for what we're going to do. And then we've added this in recently because this is obviously a great exercise to do for arm wrestling.
Really isolates that elbow tendon, one of the limiting factors for a lot of arm wrestlers. Recommended to us by Evan Burgoyne, so thank you for that.
It's really, really helpful. So we do this now, warming up our elbows just at the end, and we're just, again, really light pressure. You might have seen on the right hand side, I had Alex add his other hand in because my right arm, the side pressure is a little bit better than my left, so I needed a little more pressure to feel it warming up. So you just gauge it on where you're at, and give each other like tension that you can feel, but something that doesn't hurt. again, just to get blood flow.
Yeah.
And yeah, get the blood going, get a good pump going first, let the pump kind of go away, and then start to increase your intensity in practice, you know?
So and you'll feel a lot better, and we for sure do.
And you get jacked.
Yeah, and if you'd like to hear more about this, let us know in the comments. Please like, share, hit that bell.
And we'll see you next time. Monkeys out.
Peace.